Interestingly, when Jimmy Kimmel questioned the Skims founder about the accuracy of various online rumors, it became clear that the grapevine had gotten many things correct. Like, seriously, does Kim actually blow dry her jewelry before wearing it? Absolutely, she affirmed during her April 22nd appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. I really dislike feeling cold, especially when I have to handle freezing jewelry or anything with a zipper. I prefer to have things warm before putting them on. Or like a dress made of mesh metal. Anything that's similar to chainmail. What other aspects of Kim's life are there? Before going to bed, she always makes sure to wash her feet. It's a quirky habit of hers. Her sisters have even captured videos of her sleeping with her eyes slightly open, which is quite amusing. And when it comes to her Starbucks orders, she always relies on someone else to help her remove the cardboard sleeve. It's just one of those little things she prefers not to do herself. I despise the sensation, she clarified, referring to the aforementioned peculiarity. No matter who I'm with, I just can't envision it being accomplished or perceive it audibly or emotionally. When the cardboard is lifted off the cup, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Another hidden truth resurfacing? Kim Kardashian, who is now in her 40s, previously appeared in a workout DVD called Kim Kardashian Fit in Your Jeans by Friday. However, Kim made it clear that this was a thing of the past. Kim also mentioned that she is well-versed in the art of changing attire and shared an interesting tidbit about her mom, Kris Jenner, founding a church. However, there is something that she clarified is not accurate. She has an extra toe. Well, that was a thing, confessed the star of the Kardashians. It seemed like everyone believed I did. It's quite amusing how the rumor about having 6 toes keeps resurfacing. This isn't the first time Kim has had to address this silly speculation and set the record straight about her perfectly normal 10 toes. In 2020, Kim took to her Instagram story, casually rocking her flip-flops, to address a peculiar bump on the left side of her foot. With a hint of amusement, she shared, "It's quite amusing how everyone seems to believe I have 6 toes. Quite the wild speculation, I must say. However, whenever I put on a shoe like this, it seems to compress this specific area of my foot. And to make it perfectly clear," she added, "I hope that addressed my question about having 6 toes. It's funny, you know, because I've got the same number of toes on each foot." If you're interested in delving into some of the most outrageous celebrity confessions throughout the years, then continue reading. In an October 2022 episode of The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian opened up about a personal experience involving her grandma Mary Jo MJ Campbell and her then-boyfriend Pete Davidson. "Pete and I were at the Beverly Hills Hotel last weekend, and we found ourselves sitting in front of the fireplace, engaged in deep conversation for hours," shared the Skims founder with MJ, mom Kris Jenner, and sister Khloe Kardashian. "And I was thinking, my grandma once shared with me that true living is experienced when one engages in intimate moments by the fireplace, and thus we engaged in an intimate encounter by the fireplace as a tribute to you." What was Grandma's reaction? A subtle gesture of approval. "It's unsettling to consider your grandmother while engaging in such an intimate act." "I understand," MJ responded, "but I have also experienced being younger. Beauty can be quite a challenge, but Kim Kardashian seems to handle it with grace." Sharing with the New York Times the extent to which she would go to achieve a more youthful appearance, the reality star playfully mentioned her willingness to experiment with various methods. "If someone told me I had to eat poop every day to look younger, I might actually consider it," she said in June. During a July 2022 interview with Allure, Kim mentioned that she was sort of kidding about the remark, although the concept didn't appear too awful. "But now that I reflect on it," Kim added, "I would likely consume feces if someone informed me, 'If you consume this bowl of excrement every day, you'll appear more youthful.' How much could she possibly squeeze in? Perhaps just a nibble," she confided to the outlet. "I'm not sure if I can handle an entire bowl." Just when fans were about to call it a night, Taylor, who's been in the game for a while now, pleasantly surprised them with a double album and an additional 15 songs, creating the Tortured Poets Department, the anthology. In addition to subtly referencing her past relationships with Joe Alwyn and Maddie Healy, Taylor also didn't hold back in expressing her feelings towards a certain adversary. In the second album, there's a song called Thank You Amy, where the letters are intentionally capitalized. The one that were in capital letters spelled out Kim, like Kim Kardashian. At the beginning, Taylor sings about a bronze, spray-tan statue that seems determined to knock her off her feet. Meanwhile, she attempted to construct her career and life amidst the torment. The hitmaker proceeds to express their frustration by exclaiming, "I'm shouting at the night sky, cursing you, Amy." However, there was one particular line that fans found quite alarming. It involved Taylor's mother, Andrea, expressing a strong desire for this school bully to meet an unfortunate fate. "Everyone is well aware of my mother's saintly nature, yet she used to express her desire for your demise," she sang. This reference could also have a dual interpretation, possibly alluding to one of Kim's children, given that she has a son named Saint. Taylor kept making snide remarks that fans could only trace back to Kim, who is 43 years old, and her daughter, North, who is 10. "I've penned countless songs that you deem uncool. I've created a lasting impact that cannot be erased. Yet as I tally up the wounds, there's a moment of clarity acknowledging that none of this would exist without your presence," she sings. In Taylor's perspective, she expresses her belief that the individual she sings about has remained largely unchanged. To reflect this, she alters their name and other identifying details. As a significant indicator, Taylor proceeds to sing, "And one day your child comes home singing a song that only the two of us will understand is about you." After the song concludes, Taylor returns to reflecting on Amy's impact, grateful for the healing she provided. There are some music listeners who feel that Taylor went too far by mentioning that Andrea had ill wishes towards Kim, even though many other singers write about their adversaries. Users on Reddit discussed the lyrics on the platform. Taylor's desire for death is completely out of bounds. "Just like everyone else, I lost interest in the Kim Taylor drama a while back. But Taylor sending a literal death wish toward Kim in a song where she spells Kim's name in capital letters, so there's no confusion about who she's talking about, is just too much," the original poster expressed. Not only did she involve Kim's children, but now the whole internet is connecting North to a song that expresses a desire for Kim's demise. Considering North's age, it's highly unlikely that she won't come across this information. It must be incredibly bewildering and distressing for a young child. "I'll never see her in the same light," they concluded. According to some Reddit users, Taylor has a knack for holding on to grudges, while others speculate that North might express her feelings through a song in the future. "It's quite sad that Taylor is still discussing this considering how successful she is now," remarked another individual. "It just feels so juvenile and pointless. It's time to let go, my dear." "We all have," another user wrote. Thank you, Amy. Taylor also addressed the situation with Kim and Kanye in her songs "This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things" and "Look What You Made Me Do" from her album Reputation in 2017, as well as in Innocent from her album Speak Now in 2010. Many fans speculate that the song Cassandra from TTPD could potentially be about Kim, as it alludes to phone calls and snakes. But for this drama, Kim has kept quiet, which everyone believes is the best thing to do. Kim has had so much backlash of late, and the last thing she needs to do is fuel the fire she's already under for many false makeup and beauty claims she's recently made. Faux0R all your latest celebrity gossip, make sure to hit that subscribe button.